What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. This is your girl Latid. I am that spiritual life coach that is always spilling the spiritual tea to the streets of the kingdom. And listen, I got a word for y'all today. So I was actually on a Zoom call with someone today, and we were just talking about, what inspires you, right? And we were also thinking about or talking about mindset, because we were on a call earlier where we were having like a mindset training. And I was telling her that, a lot of the things that was said resonated with me, because I've had to come out of that lack mindset. I've had to come out of, sitting in situations where it's unfavorable and wallowing and sobbing and crying and trying to fight it, right? Fighting where I am, fighting the position that I've been placed in, because of course I don't have any control of it at that moment. Things do not seem right. Things are not feeling good. It's not a favorable situation. And I reminded her of a previous conversation that we were having as well, where I had told her what was going on for a second, like a split second. I told her what was going on, and we talked about, how my mood still didn't change, how my voice never changed. She would have never even known anything was going on had I said something, even though it was happening in the very moment. And I told her, I said, I'm starting to understand that when we pray for certain things, when we pray for peace, let's say we're praying for joy, let's say we're praying for strength, let's say we keep praying for patience, right? It's not always going to feel good, and it's not always going to come in the situations that we think it's going to come in. It's not always going to come wrapped in a gift. It's not going to come in a box that's pretty and it's got ribbons on it. Like, we're not going to know that this is the situation, this is the present that we've been asking for. Sometimes it comes in the box is beat up. Sometimes it comes in maybe the parts are missing. Maybe some parts are missing, right? Or just the outside package doesn't look good. Maybe this doesn't look like what we ordered, right? Because it comes in a situation where it's unfavorable. But mind you, you have to remember exactly what it was that you prayed for. If you're praying for peace, God is going to put you in a situation where you have to be peaceful. God is going to present you with a situation where, if you're praying for patience, you have to be patient. You have to be the one to choose it, though. You have to choose to use the gift that He is giving to you in that moment. Sometimes it's not going to come ahead of time. It's not going to come in a peaceful situation. The tools and the resources are not going to come when you want them to. Of course, it's going to be easy to be peaceful in a peaceful situation. Of course, it's easy to be patient in a situation where it's more favorable to you, or it's easy to be patient and you feel good about it. But what about the times that you don't feel good? What about the times in the situations where you want to lash out, or you want to cry, and you want to be frustrated, right? Because you feel like you have every right to be. But we have to understand that with these emotions, these are things that we choose. With the thoughts, these are things that we choose. Our thoughts actually help us to choose our emotions, because our thoughts come first. Our emotions come after. So our emotions are secondary to our thoughts. We won't feel scared if we don't have a thought that makes us feel afraid. We won't feel sad if we don't have a thought that makes us feel sad. And then our eyes as well. What are we looking at? How are we looking at the situation? So I've had to learn to look at situations like, how can I use this? How can I still be peaceful? How can I still show up? Because at the end of the day, yes, this is going on, but my life is still going on too, right? I'm still alive. So this has to be used for my good, because I'm not going to allow it to drag me down. I'm not going to allow it to bring me down further and make me cry and make me fall victim to what's going on. I'm going to use it as a stepping stone instead of a stumbling block. So it's all about perspective. You can get out of the situations that you are in. It's all about your mindset, though. It's all about what you choose to feel and how you choose to feel about the situation. Sometimes you have to give yourself time as well. And it's okay to feel your emotions. It's okay to feel scared. It's okay to feel upset. It's okay to feel nervous. But at the end of the day, you can't feel that for too long, because then you're going to be stuck in that place where you can't see anything above what's going on. You can't see anything past the situation. So when are you going to be able to be present in your body, present in your mind, present in your spirit, present with God, and say, okay, what are you showing me? God, I know that I have been praying for peace. So God, give me peace in this situation. God, I know I've been praying for patience. So God, give me patience in this situation. This is a situation where I know I'm going to need patience. Because guess what? Then you're going to be presented with different situations as well, where you're going to need peace, where you're going to need joy, where you're going to need, I don't know if I said patience. I think I said patience already, but you're going to need certain tools. You have to know when you're going to need them and when to use them. So when I was speaking to her about that, you know, it resonated with her, and she was just like, yes, like she said to me, she said, you know, this is wisdom that I've learned in my 40s that you are now speaking to me now as a 29-year-old. So this is all because this is what God is showing to me. So, excuse me, I just felt like I needed to share that with somebody else. If you're going through a situation right now and it's very unfavorable, stop. Be still, get still, so that you can hear God's voice, so that you can hear and you can see clearly. Get around water, right? Go walk near a pond or go sit by the water and rest. You can't see things clearly when your mind is cluttered. You have to at least allow yourself to be at peace. So pray for peace first. Then once you get that peace, pray for clarity. You got to know the orders and the steps on when you need these things, so that you can get the next instruction, so that you can get peace about the situation, so that you can understand exactly what it is that you're going through and how to use it for the best of your to the best of your advantage. So I really pray that this helps somebody. If you need more help, please feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information will be in the description box. Yeah, stay encouraged. You got this. Keep going. Because at the end of the day, you're getting closer to your breakthrough way more than you know. So I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.